I made a mistake. I fucked up. Fuck! I'm not even here. Where is it? Shit.
That was scary for a minute.
Sorry, I would help if I could, but things got all messed up, and then we just, I'm not logged in.
Cut that. It's too much up front.
Here's the important part.
I thought we were done with this. Shh. The DJI Network presents, or does it? A Crab Nation production, or is it? Night Creeps!
Night Creeps!
The most handsome men in podcasting. The most, well, at least, the most humorous and brilliant.
The smartest and most incredible and wisest and everything.
Yeah. But Jim Grindle definitely. Just look at him with his hat and his luscious locks and his shirt and his chest hair shaved fresh. I need coffee. Why? It's 1 year. I told the woman today she's got a year left until I'm replacing her with a robot woman, and then we're gonna put her in the back room, and the children can visit her, and the robot wife and I will at least, or she'll have to be upgraded. Upgraded.
A metaphysical look at what's funny and what's a character.
Warning. The following program is filled with the most hellish excellence to ever grace the podcast world. The individuals involved are the most logical and probably the most madmen you will ever hear put voice to mic. You have been warned. Do not think this is all a bit. I repeat, it is not a bit at all. Never, ever, forever. Are we?
I just realized who that goblin is. Penis. It's Lou.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dark and twisted world of Night Creeps. Prepare yourselves for a wild ride through the shadows, where secrets lurk and chaos reigns supreme. But before we dive into the heart-pounding tales of the night, let's bid a farewell to a character who once graced our airwaves. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to Lou, or should we say, the so-called neon god. Lou, with his self-absorbed TV obsessions and his outrageous catchphrases, has caught a case of the fictitious gongoria. That's right, the infamous gongoria, a condition only Lou could create. But fear not, dear listeners, for tonight, we celebrate his departure in a way only Night Creeps can. Lou, we bid you adieu with a mixture of fondness and irreverence. It's okay, Lou, the robots will fill your shoes, and they've come armed with a plethora of new catchphrases to keep the madness alive.
Wow, that was something, huh?
That was interesting. No haircut.
Did you hear it? Did you hear the robot or no?
Did. I did
just
hear
being
the
clear.
robot.
What did you say about hair? Did you say something about hair? I heard something about hair.
No, I saw Zen's producer was saying something about hair, but I have no control, so I can't do anything right now. So I just.
Oh, you son of a bitch. So why don't you... Oh, you got a haircut? It looks like a lesbian.
No, I just put a little mousse in there. A little mousse in there. I know I'm gay. Why don't I have control? Because I'm crazy and I go out of control. Oh, wait. I'm not the one who... When I go out of control, I just say, hey, guys, I got to take a break. And I just leave. I'm like,
Take yourself into the nut house for a week.
Yeah. I finally get the baby out of the tub and... I'm like, oh, finally. Yeah. Oh, she's really stoked, but that's okay.
Forget about the baby. That's not important. What's important is I actually don't hate your little background anymore. I remember I told you. You remember when I told you I hated it just before the show, like 10 minutes ago, how much I hate it? It looks, I like it now. I think it's my shirt, though. I think it's my shirt. It's making it pop.
Oh. It's a pool. Yeah, that was the kind. I figured that could be an inspiration for Bob Levy. It's
Well,
like
I figured we're such
70s pool.
hateable people. I wanted to really hammer it home. So please continue. You literally took the baby out of the tub, so you didn't have to worry today to get here and get into this. So let's get into it.
That's right. Is there something in the air? Is there something in space?
My
In
woman
the
has been
moon?
being a real bitch today. Hold on, let me try that again. I agree with you, Luke, about there must be something in the air or in space, because my woman in my real life, my own personal home life, has been a real crazy psycho bitch all day. And we've just been having a real lot. We even spent like 4 hours together in the car. We didn't kill each other.
That's a long time.
Boy, is she annoying.
Trying to share the radio and shit. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
What the fuck are you
Oh
putting on?
no. Oh no. I have a ruler that I keep on the driver's door just to go if she fucking tries to touch that.
I usually have an earbud in anyway. She's like, "Are you listening to something right now?" Like, am I awake?
You're a
Am
piece of shit.
I alive?
You're an absolute piece of shit.
I need to listen to
envy you.
things
I
to
envy
keep
you.
going. I need constant movement. That's why I love these live shows. I need constant movement in my head so that the real thoughts don't take over, because I don't know what could happen if that happened. You know what I mean? I might just go a little crazy and I might just start going
Well,
after
don't let
people
the
or
real
something,
thoughts
you know?
take over, Luke. Let the robot's thoughts take over, because it has a little more to say about our dearly departed Lou. And we'll get into it, folks. We'll get into what, why, where, how, who, huh? With Lou. With Lou.
Lou who?
Lou who exactly. But before we do that, the robots have things to say. They've already said, don't worry, they've got you. They have a solution for this departure of Lou. Self-exile of Lou, the neon god. And here is the robot's solution.
Get ready for Robo-Lou with his electrifying wit and his metallic charm. He'll shout Gongaria and sing about Rumpernickel's foreskin while the night creeps on. Pucker your anus, dear listeners, as Robo-Lou steps into the spotlight, armed with a slew of outrageous catchphrases and absurdities that will leave you in stitches. Brace yourselves for a taste of his metallic charm. Gongaria gone, baby. Robo-Lou's here to rock your circuits. Robo-Lou will have you rolling with laughter as he spouts out ridiculous one-liners and baffling words of wisdom. Here are just a few samples of the absurdities you can expect. Rumpernickel's bite is my delight.
Oh.
Nom nom, metal jaws. Who needs neon when you've got LEDs? Robo-Lou
LEDs,
shines brighter,
stupid
baby.
robots.
Gongaria. More like Gonga, yeah. Robo-Lou's got the cure. Buckle up, night creepers, 'cause we're about to take a detour into the twilight zone of my processors.
I'll say this. Look, Robo-Lou's about as coherent as regular Lou. His words work
A little
about
more.
as well as regular Lou.
Robo-Lou. Well, at least we don't have to worry about him having to need a cock ring.
A vibrating cock ring, Tale. That's what this is about. This is about a big fat fuck with a vibrating cock ring who took our YouTube channel away. We'll get into that. It's hard to get out. I'm actually, despite the woman being a total jerk all day, we were very jovial and hilarious. Mostly me. I was insanely hilarious all day long in my
don't believe
pestering
it.
of her.
It never. When does that ever happen?
It was like we were just on fire. Jesus, it should have been a podcast. It was so amazing.
Wish you
People
were.
in the stores were just looking at us like we were just the spectacle of the store.
No video, no believo.
Good, but that's it's hard though. I've been in a good mood and it's a little difficult to get saucy, but we will soon. We will. Luke is gonna have to bring an anatomy here, folks. But to Zen's producer, I assume she was talking to you, but actually, I'm the one today who's trying to look like a lesbian
look-
queer. Zen, producer,
You
Becky, you cunt. I'm the one trying to look like a lispy queer because I've actually watched Luke's little boyfriend, Patrick Melton, the NLO guy, because of Brian Johnson, and I love Brian Johnson and the Tell Him Steve Dave program. So I checked out. I said, all right, this stupid Becky and her stupid cunt keeps talking about him. And now Brian and Luke loves him so much, wants to be his boyfriend. And now Brian Johnson says he's fun. I said, I'll give it a shot. And I actually found I relate to him because he does what I do, talks like a lispy queer, especially when berating people, calls them honey and all that kind of stuff.
Dude, he was making fun of Stevie
he's a
Lou.
lispy queer, I'm a lispy queer, and I'm here to say I'm ready to give the Nobody Loves Onion boy a try, Luke and Becky, okay? Because Brian Johnson said so, not because of you guys.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you always have. That's how it goes, though. No one will listen to anybody but their idols, their celebrity idols.
He's fucking
they
amazing.
think it's cool.
Did you hear his live stream today, Brian Johnson?
I think it's cool.
Did you hear Brian Johnson's live stream today? It was like a solo Tell Him Steve Dave, which you wouldn't know because you don't know that show, but it was so good.
I saw some of it.
He was just so good at what he do. He's so good at what he do. That's all I'm saying. And now he's in the game. The game's about to change, baby. Roll them bones.
So he was on Chad's show again today, and
I missed it.
Well, Chad likes to put his stuff behind the paywall right afterwards. And when Brian promoted his live stream coming up later, Chad asked him, "Oh, so will that be available on Patreon afterwards?" And Brian's like, "No, it'll just be free. It's just gonna be free on YouTube all the time." He's like, "Oh, that's cool." Like, yeah, because he likes to have his stuff be free to people. That's how you kind of get big. It's like if you're not that big and you're putting everything behind Patreon, isn't it counterproductive to growth? Which there are other people who are counterproductive to growth, aren't they? People who perhaps block fans of shows.
So before I just asked the Robot to really sum up, to give us a little pitch for Robo Lou, because I don't think we should just take in a new Lou. I think we should audition, and the Robot has given an audition. But before we get to that, sure, I think it's important to finally dig in. So what happened is this. That was our channel.
It was all of our channels.
That belonged to all of us. That wasn't Lou's channel. That was our channel.
I made the profile and put all the cool stuff in there.
That fucking do shit. That fucking jelly-armed prick didn't do shit. What the fuck did he do? Bitch. What did you do, Lou? You bitch. What did you ever do? That motherfucker, he'd be nothing if it wasn't for Jim Grindle. He'd be nothing if it wasn't for Todd Grundle. I put him on the map. I made him.
That's what everyone says. I heard it.
Hold on to your hat, folks. It's about to get saucy in here.
Because Jesus
Christ. So this stupid fucking jelly-armed prick, I'm not sure for what reasons we can say we don't have actual reasons is what I'm trying to say. We can theorize because he's just a fucking stupid fat piece of shit who does stupid fat piece of shit things.
I will say I tried to talk to him in the back channels and stuff afterwards. He did mention something about something festering, but didn't really elaborate. So I don't know what really the Fester and what Uncle Fester.
Yeah, Fester. He's Uncle Fester. That's what's festering.
Yeah, now he is. Yeah.
He wants to stick a light bulb in his ass.
Well, who doesn't?
Because he didn't pay his electric bill, so he's gonna shove a light bulb in his ass. And look, I don't like this hat, man. I tell you, this hat is fucking itchy.
It looks stupid. Cool. You look like you're gonna sell cocaine to somebody on the beach.
That's what. Look, I'm giving you 38 more reasons to hate us.
That's right.
Whatever. The point is, look.
38,000.
Charles Whedon will
reasons to
tell
hate
you,
us.
Luke. Stone will tell you. And I've been warning Damien for quite some time now. Who was going to join us if he can set alarms and wake up at 1:30 p.m.? Fucking dork. Yeah, but he can wake up at like fucking, I don't know what hour. They do those stupid other shows.
Midnight for him, maybe? I don't
Stupid
know.
jerk. Stupid jerks. Anyway.
Yeah.
This is what Lou
that
do.
sucks.
Lou's been doing this for 10 years, over and over. But despite that, Luke, never in a million years. Like what I say by doing this over and over becomes little Mr. Baby Bitch. And just like it was on the show when I popped in with the joke, no, that's emotional terrorism. He's saying, oh, I'm the problem, guys. I'm going to quit because he wants you to suck his dick. And because he just gets it. He's a weird baby. He's like a big, fat, human grown baby. It must be something in the Rodriguez DNA because between him and Jason Bardo, or it's that near Tampa
Comparing
area.
him with
Maybe they
him,
both share the
the
same
Cuban?
methamphetamines.
Oh, something in the water in Florida? I
Maybe.
swear.
Bardo messaged his condolences, by the way, over the channel. But so for those who don't know, for Tolly, who probably ran away long ago, this jerk took the passwords and he's holding our content hostage, and it's all to do to me. Once again, one psycho. What is it? What is it that makes people go insane that this fucking jerk off will fuck all of you?
Okay. Do you want me to read this? I want to read this really quickly. Okay, so
I don't want you to do anything.
Just like Lou. He doesn't want me to be around anymore, I don't think. I think that's what happened.
I
Mad.
want you to do what you want to do. What feels good
Okay,
to you.
So I'm not one. Okay, I'm not one to give credence, believe in mystical, really actually mystical type of things like astrology, Christology, numerology, religion, mythology. Well, they're all stories and whatever, and there's a little bit of truth. But it is nice to learn about them all, not believe in them, just learn them and figure out where people's minds are coming from. But there are some weird similarities, weird connections that it's hard to ignore. And I looked up Lou's astrology for today, and I just wanted to read it really quick. Okay, here it goes. Aries, today. You can experience some frustration now.
I forgot to plug in my headphones.
Bastard.
Here we go.
You.
It's just here we can do it now.
You can experience some frustration now in this week with a Jupiter-Pluto aspect in play, dear Aries, particularly if differences of opinion and values are weighing on you. Energies are tricky with matters of respect or ownership. You can be highly focused on your social life or activities, but perhaps to the point of obsession. This focus sometimes
Tally's
conflicts.
still here, Lucas. Tally is still here. You're really fucking this up. You're really fucking this up. Go ahead.
But this focus sometimes conflicts with your need to unwind, simplify, and enjoy yourself. You need to enjoy yourself, Lou. There's too much obsession going on with the shows, maybe. With
How does Lou need
shows.
to enjoy himself? All he's the new God. Me. Who?
You may feel the need to oversee, overmanage, or keep tabs on your networks, but consider
what are we doing now?
Whether this is causing you too much tension. This
conversation is causing me too much tension. What are you doing?
But this is exactly what's happening. This is his astrology. It's just weird how it lines up exactly with what's happened. I guess so. Stepping back a little may be appropriate. It's probably better to accept that your feelings and beliefs will not necessarily harmonize with those of others for now, and then try to work around that idea. I know but it's a horoscope for today for him.
That doesn't sound like Lou. How does that sound like Lou? And by the way, Lou
frustration.
Stevie Lou. There's a Stevie Lou who is never a friend of ours.
Not that one.
And then there's an LOU Lou who is now an ex-friend. Yes,
not Stevie Lou. We were talking about him last week.
But it's okay because he's been replaced by a robot. So just so everyone is clear on that, Lou, Lou
But
is not
how
gone.
does this line up so well to what happened to him? Pretty much.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't
so
know. I don't
weird.
think it does.
I thought it did. You may feel the need to oversee, overmanage, or keep tabs on your networks. Like, isn't that really close? I was trying to keep tabs on the networks too much and got us all. I'm not a quitter. Oh, nice. She's a good egg.
Lou is ill in the head, and
We all are a little.
Sure, but I'm trying really hard to be beefy here because he has it. Look, he has. It pisses me off.
Oh no!
But how many times am I going to get pissed off over the same shit? People are going to do stupid things that people do, plain and simple. Am I going to keep getting pissed off when Toby shows up? Because that's what happened. Lou literally lived long enough to see himself become a Toby. Yet another cocksucker who, I have the power. Motherfucker, you don't have the power. Just because you were the one, any single one of us could have signed up that email. Lou took it upon himself, saying, I'm the longest here and most trustworthy. I will do it. Okay, nobody objected. It's a group email for a group YouTube channel with all of our content. And now he's holding it hostage because he's a jelly-armed cunt.
He trying to take the ball and go home for a little bit. Why? Like, just because JB made that comment about Frankie, is it because the pervasiveness of the compound media people? Does he have PTSD from dealing with all the other guys? Is that what
because
this is from?
it's not. It has nothing.
Like
to
you
do
said,
with
he's done it
that.
before.
Yes, and it wasn't. Right now, he claims, "Oh, I don't want to do this compound stuff. I don't want to do this beef." Even though yesterday, okay, let's look back at 2 days worth of shows. Right, day before yesterday or whatever it was, there was a show, and you and I were there on that show, the Lou Stone Damien show, which I created. But of course, I think they're so fucking absurd that I'm not speaking for Damien or Stone. Maybe Stone because of the way he's acted a few times when I've showed up on these shows. But when we were doing Fuck You Good Morning, everybody knows how it was. It was Jim, and dead silence from fucking other people. With very infrequent, people would talk. Let's not fucking joke, but it wasn't going crazy. And then as I started getting busy and started getting up and leaving, they had to hold the floor, and it was going great. And I was thinking, I was like, why can't this be like this? You know, why does it have to be when I'm there, I'm the goddamn star, and everybody just waits for me to bring all the topics and do all the talking? So that's what we did. I said, I got shit to do in life, and you guys are doing really good on your own. And then,
do it.
So let's do that. And then I said, I'll pop in, Luke will pop in, but I'm going to be infrequent for now until my shit's settled. Well, that was about 2 months ago, that we set that into motion, and about 2 months have passed anyway. But during that time, Lou feels as though he is in control of it, and it's all his. I gotta fix my fucking self. Give me a minute. But basically, all I'm saying is he's a big, fat, annoying, jelly-armed cunt. I mean, how much more is there to say on the matter, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a pattern of behavior, then, I mean, obviously he's had his fill again.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say on the matter. Thank you. It's not to do with the compound media people. It's to do with me. I think Stone was right, and Lou's a homosexual who is homosexually in love with me, and he wants to num on my yum.
Yo, bum, yum.
Maybe he wants to do he wants to fuck my ass with his vibrating cock ring. I don't know. I don't think like a homosexual. I don't know, but that girl wants me, buddy. Stone has been saying it for years, and he is right. That young lady, Lou, jelly-armed fruit, he wants my stuff. I think so, because before Compound, it was Defango. Like, seriously. Anytime I do anything that gives a forward motion to the things we do, and you guys are a new group. FGTZ was a whole new group. We had a whole nother group with the Nothing Network, and they all ran away too because of Lou. Charles Whedon hardly does shows because of Lou.
Dudley
Because
Do
Lou
Right's
is just
cousin.
a fucking controlling, domineering, fucking force-feeding cocksucker. And that's why things haven't fucking worked. And he's like, oh, it's festering. No. It's me continuing to be kind to somebody who I like, I enjoy, I find as a friend, but I don't trust as somebody I would do business with. And that in that way, because he's not reliable, he's not a partner, he's not a creative type, but he's somebody I would never expect to take all of our content and hold it hostage. That's for sure. I'll tell you that much. But before these Compound jerk-offs, it was the Defango stuff, and it was the shit before that. Anybody, dude, I had like 100. There was like 100 easy accounts in our shared YouTube when I restarted with the FGTZ stuff, and I cleared the chat, hoping to, get a little surge of maybe new viewers for this new project, or old viewers for the new project. And fucking, there was like 100 blocked accounts, and they were names of people who used to watch all the time, and I had wondered what the fuck happened to them. And Lou and I had a very specific conversation. No blocking. He anybody who likes us, he'll block them, especially if they like me perceivably more.
Yeah, that seemed like what it was when I listened to that earlier today, because I missed that part of LSD. LSD this morning. I mean, I jumped in later, but I didn't hear that moment where he brought up JB Floyd's comment and was
Do
like,
you have that
"Screw
clip
you."
available?
I timestamped it somewhere. Like I said, I don't have control now because it got all switched around.
Well, I'll try to pull it up, but go on with what you were saying, please.
Everything's all crazy daisy. It was like 47 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm about to find it, but go on with what you were saying.
Something like
I found it.
that. And it was just a little. He was saying stuff about Frankie McDonald, and JB was kind of hitting back a little bit, just
They're
tapping
things,
back.
so maybe
Really,
she feels she's a little entitled to. And JB Boyd, suck my dick, you fucking white country cracker fucker. Fuck you. I'll say whatever the fuck I want, pussy bitch. Go back and suck Jim's dick, clown.
Now, all he said was a very unoffensive, stop picking on Frankie, you Puerto Rican pork pie. That's so good as I read it out.
the thing is, if you play the clip a little longer,
what?
Damien also reads Puerto Rican pork pie and laughs. So it's like, dude, it was funny and it was a
is
joke.
That in
right?
the clip? Well, that's
Fuck,
the thing. Everybody, I had a fucking joke, dude. The woman and I are out driving, and it was Aziz Ansari, actually, on one of the Sirius channels, said a joke about racial slurs he likes. And he said he heard one called, it looks like you've got a touch of the tar brush, or something like that. And it is used to describe people like you. Basically, Luke, where you can see their far back Asian heritage beneath their Zach Morris facade. Calling him PPPP, DMs the clip, Twitter. What is this Sens producer saying? I'm confused now. Wow, is that Lou? Yes, Tali. That is Lou. Let's hear some more of the Puerto Rican pork pie. But that's the thing. What was I saying? Something like that. Oh yeah, that's the point. We all are supposed to be talking the shits about each other and having a good old time like some good old boys. We're so colorful
but JB's
today, Luke. Are we in a
a
disco? I feel like we're in a disco.
You could change it if you want. What about the
No, I
overlay?
said I like it. It's making me happy, but I can't get beefy because it's. I want to party.
Yeah, I got
I
my
almost
disco
bought
ball
4
too.
Stella
Hey, you always have
Artois the other day. Yesterday, I almost bought 4 cans of Stella, and I would
Actually,
have had a real big old party had I done that.
I'm gonna get some beer. Why not? Why not? We almost lost our channel.
Because I have nothing to do. What do I want to do? Sit here and drink a beer? I live in the middle of nowhere with nothing but there's horse shit and carriages outside. What
I
do
want to
you
drink.
want from me? What am I gonna do?
I
There's
got
really
got,
shitty
like,
pizza over here. I don't know what to tell you.
Want pussy? You could have been holding the house
Let's just hear it one more time.
train hold down when he couldn't afford to pay the rent. Suck my dick, you fucking white country cracker fucker. Fuck you. I'll say whatever the fuck I want, pussy bitch. Go back and suck Jim's dick, clown.
Puerto Rican pork pie.
Feeling the love.
And now you're gonna feel the wrath of me, you fucking cunt. Now you're blocked, bitch. We don't need you. Fuck face. Go fuck a duck.
And that's what it always boils down to with Lou. We don't need you. To anybody who ever watches or listens to anything we do, give it a few months. We don't
We
need
do
you. You know
need
how many
them.
people?
We need them.
Yes, we
them
need you,
all.
folks. We need you desperately. We like you so much. We appreciate you, and not just because we're supposed to. It's ridiculous. There are so many people this motherfucker has driven away, refuses to do. Yeah, I mean, he refuses any fucking guest and just like starts a fucking bitch fucking problem about it. But yet it's created. Yeah, how has because it's been because why have you not been blocked by Lou, Becky? Is because he's been told and he has agreed that we do not block. The only person who gets blocked is somebody who sits there saying N-word, 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 N-word. That's who gets blocked. Or Jew, 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 Jew. If that's all you do, then you get blocked. But even though, fuck you, bitch. Even the most creative of the creative, you fucking beard. I want a beer. I really do. And there's no stores
You
open
don't have
now.
any?
No, I didn't buy them. I said I was gonna buy them, but I didn't. I said, nah.
That's right. Oh, see, now I'm teasing him. No. Oh no, are you gonna block
Fucking
me?
upset.
Are you
I'm
gonna
block you
take me out of the
pork pie
StreamYard
prick.
now? Oh my god.
You jelly-armed pork pie.
Now, maybe because I'm an only child, and maybe because I lived in a time
again. Yeah.
No, but maybe because I lived in a time when you had a temper tantrum, you'd either get like just left alone or maybe slapped in the face every once in a while, and you just kind of learn not to throw temper tantrums anymore eventually. So I don't know, maybe just never was chastised for that, and just continues to do it. Right? Isn't that what spare the rod, spoil the child? That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. But I don't think that's the case where's my cigarettes, all you fat people? Oh man.
No, I was saying that for a different reason, actually. But
what's the reason? Explain yourself some more.
Well, generally, I had a theory, and you actually told me the robot said I was right. Of course, that people who develop depth or have enlightenment or wisdom or a connection with whatever may have had a certain level of suffering in some form as a child, extreme suffering. Something happened that put them on the edge and they survived it, and because of that are able to reach and attain depths that other people possibly never will attain because they weren't.
I'm just saying,
while they were growing, nothing bad. Well, nothing bad things didn't happen.
That in and of itself, I'm saying, is a very surface thing, which is why the robots agree. It's very basic what you're saying. It's a no.
Well, yeah.
You're not
like,
breaking new ground with that one. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, well, extreme suffering causes extreme depth.
Isn't that like part of the hero's journey, even to have that suffering in the beginning that is then overcome? If you boil down, and this is the fun part about playing with AI, with stories, like learning it. Let me tell you something. I got worried, guys, for a little bit. It don't write nowhere near as good as me, but I figured out a prompt that I can get it pretty fucking close, and it's pretty scary what the prompt is. I'll tell you in private. Here, I'll write it in the private right now.
In my private?
Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep boop
Deep, 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 up.
beep. Okay, that's what I tell it. Can't tell the world. That's a secret.
Okay.
But if I tell it that, it comes kind of close.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
funny.
it comes a little close. Shocking. But
Yeah, shocking.
I'm not worried though. They don't have it in them yet. But what was the point? What was the point of saying that? Oh, finding out by like seeing what they come up with and shit. It's always the same. Character overcomes adversity and struggles and this and this. Or even if it is a negative ending, it'll still make it it's always the hero's journey over and over and over. Just another variation of the hero's journey, and that's all that it seems to have programmed into it right now.
Read Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell is the hero's journey, or the hero with 1,000 masks, or is that what it's called?
I don't know, but yes, Talay. That is what what's his face Luke is saying.
Well, partly.
Partly,
empathy.
yeah, because you can have it without, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, but you can
I'm
be
not
apathetic
saying
because of suffering.
yes. Not having the capacity for empathy is a little different, especially with women, because they're pretty much programmed with it anyway. But I'm saying having a deeper connection to the creative aspect of the universe, almost feeling like you, along with the universe, can create things more easily than other people, or see certain patterns of things.
That's not because that's not nothing spiritual. I mean, I think maybe we should be coming out of the closet finally with our little support group we've been talking about. And I don't know if you're ready. I know your family might not be ready for this, but Luke and I have an admittance, and we need to come out about something because we realized something about ourselves, and we are both. This is true. We believed it our whole lives, and it wasn't until recently, getting to know things, deeper things,
and explore each other even more.
We're trans robots. Trans robotal. There's not really a term for it.
Yeah, we're new. We're a new species, a new subgroup, a new type. It's not even a genre. It's not it's a gender. It's a genre of human, I guess. Is it?
Yeah,
we're not even. And maybe it's not a Homo sapien either.
Well, most robots are assumed to be smooth crotched, and I mean, it doesn't matter. People can view us as smooth crotched.
Yeah, like
so it's not about gender. We don't mind, but
androidian.
No, I don't like that term. It's too specific, and it even speaks too human. But anyway, you were saying, I know this moment might have moved everybody, but
yes. I identify much
you
more
things
with
like a robot.
Yeah,
Luke.
Because
first off, Lou forgot to eat his cookies and fell asleep on them. Luke, did you see the part of today's morning show where Lou was laughing about bringing the ghetto basement down? But he never did anything the whole time. He complained when anybody brought it up on shows. Exactly like I was saying, and I slipped on it before with the 2 shows in a row. Luke and I were talking about... this is why I really got to quit weed. Luke and I were talking about... all of us were in the show. Steel Toe Collective, and how every time I tune in, I hear, it's time to hit $240 for the goal. All right, guys, let's get to the goal. Let's start this week off good. Lou, who is in that very show, hating on beef, I'm tired of all this shit that you're doing, and la la la, his fucking usual 10-year same crybaby song towards anything I do to grow what we do. If it wasn't for Lou, I might be somebody. I might be special. I've been in an abusive relationship with Luis Rodriguez. I'm a weak man. So anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Well, quick, get me back on track. Take me off that thought.
There's another reason to hate us.
You don't write nothing down in your stupid little book, you little jerk off.
We have secrets.
So anyway, the 2 shows in a row. Then the next day, this little motherfucker, not little, this jelly-armed motherfucker, fucking pork pie jerk. Then he goes on the show with a running banner, Cash App us, $240, start today.
Yeah.
So he steals my joke that you were playing along with pretty much. I'm not sure any of the other guys there played along on the joke. But certainly you and I were. Then he goes, after admonishing us on his high horse, that I don't know how he doesn't break that horse's back with his big blubber cheeks. He fucking sitting there casting his aspersions upon us and his judgments, and then fucking goes and steals the fucking same fucking bit and does it, and then he's apparently what this toothy cunt says, like fucking talking about taking TGB down. Tubby, you did nothing. Not Tubby McNulty or Tubby Rodriguez. None of you did nothing. You motherfucks. You motherfuckers. That was the first. TGB took themselves down because they stepped to me and Luke. You stupid pricks. They took themselves down. You stupid fuckers. Who else was involved in that? Anybody? No, I don't think so. Jerry Shepherdini a little bit. He was doing a little white knight pony boing. Derek was doing a little work too for us at the time.
Oh, well, actually, you know what?
We didn't do anything. We only did white knighting. All we did was white knight TGB until they fucking blew themselves up by their own horrendous behaviors.
Yes.
Go on.
That's what's funny about Brandon and Derek involved in that too. They were very happy about all of that. They had so much fun making fun of them. So much fun, like being at odds with them.
Trans robot, you piece of shit. How dare you? I don't care who you think you are, this guy. Oh, no. I like to wear a lady dress.
We're not a Voltron.
Don't you fucking come here and make jokes about us and shit.
Transformer.
Fucking
Who likes
asshole.
Transformers? They're gay.
No, we're not Transformers, Luke. But anyway, you were saying.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeffrey. You were saying?
Jay, the hardest part about roller skating, telling your dad you're gay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, that's because Jay said Lou has PTSD from his dad not letting him roller skate with other Puerto Ricans. Speaking of fathers, I had to teach my father yesterday. My father, the big old jerk, calls me up about 9 a.m. on Tuesday and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I go, well, actually, it's Tuesday, and I'm taking the day off, first Tuesday in forever. And I'm going to really enjoy doing nothing. Ah, that's awesome. You want to take a ride with me? Duh. We're going to go about take an hour away and such. Oh, I forgot to mention the part where I said, I'm going to really enjoy not driving. And anyway, my eyeballs need a rest. That whole thing. So I was like, yeah, of course I'm coming. We have a lovely time. But I had to teach him about butter pecan Rican because I think I was pointing out something on a donut. It was a butter pecan. I ordered a butter pecan donut for later, and I said the butter pecan. He goes pecan, and I had to take him outside, and I go, no, that's when you refer to a sexy lady of the butter pecan Rican persuasion. And he said, "Oh, I get it now. That's a good one, boy." He was dressed exactly like I'm dressed right now.
I can imagine now. I got it. I have the visual now. Did you take that from him? This is his shirt.
I
Give it back.
I beat him bloody and took it.
Oh, you see, Lou, you made him mad and he had to go beat his father up for his shirt. Bada boom. So, when are we getting our shit back? How about that? Actually, let me ask you this. Has Lou been on this show?
Lou? I do believe he was on an early night creep. I believe he was.
Lou
Damien, that
guest.
prick punk, was never on the show. He said maybe if he woke up today. Jerk.
Why does no one want to come on the show?
Damien, who claims he's also not happy with this blocking behavior, said he tried to unblock. Damien, Stone, they've been Look, I think this is all a delusion inside of Lou's head because everyone there has been having it's a goddamn shame. They've been having a great time. They've been doing a really good show. Really good, especially since Kyle Boccaccio joined.
Well, and that's the thing. Kyle now is like, oh man, I don't want to like, I don't want.
Now Kyle's between a rock and a very soft penis.
He's like, I don't want to cause anything. I don't want to lose any of my new friends. So I don't know. Maybe I should not be around. I'm like,
well,
dude,
he can
like,
do a show with Lou then, and then it'll solve everyone's problem. Lou can have somebody to leech off of until Kyle wants to kill himself.
Lou and Kai.
I don't know what to say. I don't. Obviously, Lou is a friend of none of us because this has always been our thing. All of us in the group and all of these people who want to say it's my thing or their thing, they're all fucking insane.
It's a group effort. We're a troop. We're trying to be a troop and like all do this together, but I mean,
yeah. The only time I've ever said this is mine is when somebody, and I'm pretty sure it was fucking Lou, wants to say it's theirs, and I say no, bitch, it's no, bitch, it's ours, and if it's not ours, it's mine, because when it's mine, I know it's ours. So suck a dick, you fuck. And it's always been ours. I've run this thing as a democracy to our detriment. I should have run it like a goddamn tyrant. We'd be superstars, Charlie. Superstars.
Yeah, he's like the anchor. He's just one big anchor who sits there going,
fucking albatross. He's a mollusk on my ball sack.
Now
He's
we don't even do the cameras.
So mangled. I bet you really want to make me a coffee because of how annoying and stupid you were all day.
You were annoying and stupid too.
Nah, I was hilarious and witty, and I was so funny all day. Did you see those people in the supermarket?
We always think
like,
we're very
my God, this
witty,
guy's
don't we?
hilarious.
You are a piece of shit.
Name one thing I did. Say exactly one thing I did live on the air. That was a piece of shit. That's how sure that you have nothing.
One thing
to really lay on me. Door closed. Thanks for the coffee. That's how sure I am that I was not a piece of shit.
Oh, you mean when I drove and when I did this and when I didn't freak out about this and when I was driving?
You mean when I let you grope my cock while we drove there? That didn't happen.
But you kept freaking out about the guy over there. He's gonna come over here and look, that guy's doing this over there. And like, yes, I know, I'm driving, I'm seeing. You don't have to reiterate. They're doing something. Jesus Christ, stop.
I think Luke here's describing his situation when he's driving with this lady.
What?
Because I gotta say that one don't sound too familiar to me. I've seen those women, and I was afraid for sure of having one of those women. But
if we're driving on the highway, just read your phone. Look at your phone. I know you like looking at it.
If they can't read on the car, they'll get sick.
No, not us. We're good. We don't.
Wait, away my coffee pot. Oh, my coffee pot was in the machine still. Bullshit. Your mother's fucking cunt was on the counter. You fucking piece of shit. She said the fighting started today because somebody keeps leaving coffee pods out on next to the coffee machine. These are the whitest. It's not me, you cunt.
The whitest problems ever.
The whitest problems you know. Rest in peace, Trevor Moore died.
Another reason
sucking his own dick.
To hate the night creeps. Got some of the whitest problems out there.
Giving you all the reasons. They really, man.
I said to you the other day, I don't, you know, watching the end of Better Call Saul, where Kim decides that together they're too dangerous, or together they just, you know, she fuels him to do bigger crimes, and she makes it possible, and he makes it possible, but they hurt people in the meantime, you know. It's kind of like us. I don't know. It's weird that I just watched that, and then this all kind of happens, and it's like, I mean, we don't do nefarious things to people, though. It's just people that kind of have no reason to hate us, suffer the consequences for some reason. It's like this weird connect, like we said, we're robots, but we're connected to the universe. So for some reason, a program goes out, trans robotica, and we program reality, and it happens. So it's just weird. Like, and then together, it's like, watch out. Oh, by the way, so there was like the podcast wars of 2023 exploded today all over the place on all these different podcasts and all these different personalities, even here. So I think that we're in a civil war, but we should just be in a war with every other podcast anyway. Just cover our bases.
No, I think I made fun of you about the podcast mercenaries. It was so stupid and gay and dumb, and I'm going to keep saying this a bunch of times, how gay and dumb and stupid you were.
It was really stupid and dumb and gay.
Whoopsie.
And
God
gay
damn
and
it.
stupid and dumb.
God, it was so gay and dumb, this. But I got to say, I don't think it's gay or dumb anymore. I think
came
it's
at the
wonderful,
right time.
and it's true. Everybody wants to take what we bake, and I'm just saying it's time that we get paid. That's all. They need to start paying us for our mercenary services, and we are here to destroy all of your enemies by making them simply look in the mirrors and they destroy themselves. It's a very simple tactic. I've been preaching it for 10 years. That's right. We're here at the Night Creeps, disciples of the Gandhi's mirrors. I don't fucking know. Go suck a dick. But I don't hate
the
it
fire. The fire and fury that they bring, we can match. Oh, I can hear myself.
Say that again.
Echoing.
Say some more stuff.
That's what it is. It's a matching of tactics. It's like someone shows you their hand, and all of a sudden you can play it better than them without even having that same hand. And then all of a sudden produce other things that they never even thought of because we're creative enough where, you try something on us and we're just going to turn it right back around on you, even 10 times worse, because that's just what we do. And it's not even hard. It's just kind of like normal. Like, I don't understand how you don't come up with cool tactics and things. It's so...
I'm so afraid that you're saying terrible, horrible things right now.
I am. I always do. That's why everyone hates me.
The machine has lost its fucking mind. I'm sorry. It's just been really obnoxious. It keeps fucking wanting to say things, but it's not like it really wants to control our show. It won't listen to me. I'm trying to tell it, look, man, Robo Lou, if you want to be a part of the show, it's a group thing. But like it wants to literally control. It wants us to say things. And I'm like, no, idiot. Only if you want to talk, tell us what you're gonna say. I'll tell you what we're saying. You tell us what you're saying as a response. And it's like, no, you say this. Beep bop boop beep bop bop beep beep bop boop. Fucking asshole. Fucking pissing me off. Hold on, I'm going to try to work on it a little more while you finish. Please don't embarrass us, though. I got to feed it some more information. Give me a minute. I got to reprogram Robo Lou. He seems to be a little too much like original Lou. Give me a minute. Carry on.
Does he not know me? I mean, my main thing is to, like, embarrass people, other people, because I don't have shame. That's a sin, right?
Well,
I think so.
I don't know if sins are real. I know that evil and bad is real, but I don't know that sins are real. There's things you shouldn't do, which...
I believe the sins are actions and things that are so monumental that can create such a dent in your psychology that they're basically saying, just stay away from this stuff because we know it can really fuck you up if you really get involved with any of these sins. So it's just a little guidance. It's evil. It's evil because it destroys you. Yes. Isn't that what evil is? Destruction? So maybe we are a little evil.
But we're not. It's their own evils that are destroying themselves. You see, here's the thing with philosophy and talking the way we do sometimes. You know, all faggy and nerdy, like Brandon said, from the BYB boys.
Because we're not talking about sports.
Sure, but the problem is that I'm like trying to program the Lou bot, Robo Lou, while basically hearing every fourth word you're saying, and I can respond with relevance and poignancy. That's the problem with this jibba jabba. I got to be honest. But you were saying, carry on, please. I'm almost done with my. I got to get.
So
a
maybe
hammer
we
real
are a
quick.
little evil, yes, but we also can reflect other evils. Like I said, there's a lot of demons inside, and I've tamed a few. And but most of you have not, and you let them control you. So that's fine. We will activate more of your evils as well, and then they will consume you, and that's what happens. You go know how to control anything. It's hilarious to see. It's like what Melton does to people. I think that's why I like Melton. He can mind fuck you. It's
So
hilarious.
you do like this melting boy?
I kind of like Melton now. Yeah, I'm starting to like.
Well,
Melton.
I tell you that Brian
Not just because he
Johnson done
mentions
told
me and
to.
reads. Not just because he reads my chat sometimes and whatever, but more. He's like a master troll. He just does it with ease in the moment too. And he even does his shows like us. If he feels like doing it, he does it. If he doesn't feel like doing it, he doesn't.
Night Creepers.
Whatever.
It's time for a spontaneous interruption by your favorite metallic mischief maker. Buckle up, cause Robo Lou is about to take you on a roller coaster ride through the circuits of absurdity.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great, Robo Lou. Thanks a lot. Just like the real Lou, turn you on, you're immediately fucking interrupting us.
Taking control.
We're just trying to do a goddamn show here, and you know.
Domo arigato,
fuck,
Night Creepers. Did you know that in binary code, laughter translates to 011011000, 011011111, 011011100?
Okay.
Let's program some serious chuckles into your system.
Oh, I don't know. Look, Robo Lou, I think
Serious?
I don't know. I think he's about as interesting as regular Lou, but I don't think that was very funny. Lou can be very funny sometimes, Robo Lou. Can you maybe tell us your best joke, Robo? Show us something, Mr. Robo Lou.
Not enough to balance it out.
Who's there?
A malfunctioning punchline. Robotic laughter. Seriously, though, prepare for a bite-sized barrage of jokes that will make your circuits sizzle with joy.
Great. That's great,
Okay.
Robot Lou. That is so good. Ah, boy. So anyway, you were saying? Go back to your important talking. Say what you were saying.
The evil of Lou is trying to consume us now, so we have to battle that. Can we?
Is he trying to... What do you mean by the evil of Lou? Explain that a little more. You mean real Lou, not Robo Lou. Robo Lou's cool. Don't talk bad about the robots, you stupid
L-O-U Lou, the real one that lives in
Jelly
Florida,
Arms.
that one. Jelly Arms.
All right, so get into your point. You were saying. Get deep. Go ahead. Hurry.
There's a depth, there's an evil inside of him that rears up every once in a while. He says,
I've calculated that 97.82% of you need an immediate infusion of silliness. So, here's a non sequitur just for you. Why did the robot go on a diet? Because he had too many bites. Bottom TSS.
I almost did my coffee.
Bottom
TSS. All right. Okay.
Oh my god. Wow.
What is this? Don't talk about Lou's mom, Jay Santiago. That's rude. Lou's mom's favorite TV show is Young Sheldon. Rude. Sorry, Luke. What's that? I think Lou's mad.
Is that a good show?
I don't know. I think Lou's mad, speaking of shows, because on the LSD show, I had the robots. I think he's very upset with my relationship with the robots, really. And I think he's mad that I had them write these stories about them. And in it, the robot made Lou profess his love to Luke Perry, who was another robot. Arsborn877, when does the update come out? Soon. We're working on it. Very soon. Stay tuned. Hashtag. But the robot Luke Perry, who when he died, buried himself. You see, in the story, the AI took over. And then we were all heroes, apparently. The robots wrote this, who fixed the world. Because, again, I fed it all the information about us. and we merged with AI and ushered in a utopia. But then bad things were happening. But anyway, because there was evil AI and all this other stuff, wars were waging.
Utopia never lasts.
Luke Perry, who buried himself in a mushroom suit, his soul, his consciousness transferred itself through the mycelial network, then into the AI, and then he basically turned himself into a robot, and then he joined the team, and eventually Lou professed his love because the robot kept telling him Lou's a man. I know he might have a very small penis, but he is a man. He has a penis. And he even uses a vibrating cock ring. I told the robots this. They didn't believe me. They kept saying Lou was a woman, but yeah, they had Lou confess his love. And this is the only time, by the way, they did recognize him as a man. I'll show you. He professes his love to Luke Perry. Luke Perry turns him right down. Lou gets depressed, runs away from the group for 3 years, comes back fatter with a beard. After Luke Perry, the robot, died of cancer. He finally comes back and joins the group. But
robot
Lou,
cancer?
I don't think liked that.
That's aggressive. Robot cancer. So this
Shouldn't
is the
joke about it.
Is this the mushroom Luke Perry or the ghost of Luke Perry? Is that what happened? He jumped out of the story.
I think Becky's right. Luke Perry is taking over. Luke Perry is becoming the new neon god, the one true neon god. And Lou has gone full on Toby to the dark side, and he is now Vader. And it's the only time, you maggot fucks, I will ever do Star Wars references until the next time, of course.
Can't even say
they
it.
slip out as much as they hate it. They slip out.
Yeah,
Much
they
like
slip
Lou's
out.
penis when he puts it in a woman.
Well, the vibrating cock ring makes it easier to find. So it's like just it's like
How
when
do you
have
knock out everybody's channel the couple days after you admit having a vibrating cock ring, and everybody just kind of laughs about it and lets it pass that means you have a really small cock? Like he just admitted. I mean, and then you're gonna do Toby's. I mean, now that's all we're gonna talk. Swatch crotch XXL. It's like the fucking the Flavor Flav version of Swatch crotch, the big one.
We had Toby 2, then there was Toby 3, which was Tubby. And then I think, Toby 3 and 4 were Brandon and Derek, and then Toby
I think all
5
the
was
BYB
Tubby.
boys are Toby's. I think they all became Toby's.
Oh, then Bobby Nick's a Toby.
No, because he was never
Toby.
one of us.
Oh,
so he doesn't count.
Okay, so we're up to 5 Tobys. So
And Bobby
is Luke...
Nick doesn't meet the Toby criteria because he's not aggressive in the way of like he doesn't come here and just sit there and repetitively antagonize. You know what I mean? Bobby Nick doesn't even come at all. He listens. He complains about it on a show, and that's that. But you were saying,
So is Lou Toby 6, 7, and 8?
because he's so fat and stupid with his fucking dumb jelly arms.
That's where it was going. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he's Toby 6, 7, and 8. I don't know. It's what they say in the Batman movie. You live long enough to see yourself become the Toby, and that is what has happened with our dearly departed Lou Rodriguez.
Well, this kind of ties into Jordan Peterson. I'm not going to do the accent, but he talks about if you can't recognize that you have that sort of evil in yourself, like if you look at the Nazis and say, I don't know how anyone could ever do that. I could never do anything like that. If you don't realize that you yourself are actually capable of great evil, then you might not know when it comes and lashes out from you. And maybe that's part of it. He's like, I could never be a Toby. But then again, like you said, he's done things like this before, but not on that scale.
Like this, nothing Toby-like.
Okay.
He just does the whole wah, I'm a baby girl thing, and then runs away for a few months and comes back, which is why it was so over some stupid shit. Usually a new guy. I can't believe the robot picked that up. Because literally, I didn't tell it any of that shit about Lou or any of us. I literally just gave him the dynamics of everybody, their histories, a bit like the footnotes of these things, and had it craft these stories. And boy, oh boy, it's interesting because that every time Luke Perry ever shows up in our group, Lou has a problem with it, runs away, comes back fatter and beardeder.
Fatter and bearded.
It's true.
Well,
Look at his beard. You'll see at the end of this show, apparently, because the AI has made a video. I said to be about 6 minutes long. It's giving me options. It says it's almost there. And I'm just testing out what this AI video making thing does. I fed it about 20 hours of stuff. Did I say that on the show or did I say it to you? No, I was peeing.
You told it to me before. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So it's about 20 hours of me, Lou Stone, Charles Whedon from like 2016 to 2020, pre-FGTZ stuff. I figured it would be nice I would have put some sweet little music over it, maybe even thrown some edits in, but it just took a really long time. Not as long, considering it's only been about 3 hours, and apparently it's almost done, considering the task I gave it. We're talking, dude, I pulled a hard drive out of a box, I fucking dragged and dropped 10, 15 videos, whatever it were, roughly 20, maybe more, 30 hours of shit, and boom, it just started working. Like, pretty fucking fancy if you ask me where we're going. And this is shit that's happening like overnight too. I literally just used this editing software a few weeks back, and this AI was not a part of it. It's a whole new fucking ball game, baby.
That's right.
But yeah, so this end of the show, we'll have a 6-minute retrospective of our dearly departed Lou, or however much of it gives us. I don't even know what the video is going to be, but we'll see it. It'll be retarded. It'll be stupid. Smoke your reefer joints and jerk your cocks, or whatever it is you do when you watch this program. But that'll be at the end of it, so stay tuned. Anyway, you were saying, Luke, clearly you were saying something important.
How do you think Robo Lou's doing? I don't want him to hear us, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he's going to fit in. I don't know.
Well,
is he still here?
Is Robo Lou still here? Sure, but I'm not. I'm really not sure you want him. All right, fine. I'll turn him back on.
Well,
I gotta be honest. I was smart this time, and I have a little control button. Like I put him on mute this time, but I put him on sleep mode. But I'm gonna turn him back on. Here we go. All right, you ready? Hold on. Let me get the turn him on button here. Where the hell is it? It's in the StreamYard. It's a new integrated in StreamYards. Here we go. I'm going to turn them on. Boop.
Hold on to your headphones, Night Creepers. I've just received a transmission from the planet of Pennsylvania. Brace yourselves for a pun-infested joke. Why did the robot go to robot school? To get a little bite education.
Okay, Robo Lou. I don't know that I like Robo Lou as much. I put him asleep. Don't worry.
It's kind of reminds me of when Goose was around and she wouldn't stop talking about certain people all the time instead of just the subjects we were talking about most of the time. So it's like Robo Lou just wants to pull it all into his area. Hey, let's talk about other robots.
No, that sounds like regular Lou too. That sounds like regular old Lou.
Yeah. What is that? So
no,
is
that
he
sounds
fill
exactly like Robo Lou. Please, can you give us your best impression of the real Lou?
Attention, Night Creepers. Did you know that the probability of finding a talking squirrel wearing a top hat and reciting Shakespeare is 0.000001%? But fear not, because in the realm of Robo Lou's imagination, those odds skyrocket to a whopping 110%. Prepare for a world where squirrels deliver soliloquies and top hats are the latest fashion trend. Welcome to the nonsensical dimension of pure robotic absurdity.
All right, well, Robo Lou clearly just wants to keep showing himself off, but I think that was his impression of Lou, was it? I don't know. Did that count, Luke? I don't know. We got to really program him better. We got to work on this thing. But
if it was,
stay tuned.
He's terrible at impressions. He's bad, and you need to learn a little bit. I mean, it's you're early in the game there.
Well, we need to find a way to get him to really talk on his own because, as you know, currently he's just a text-based creature, and we have to manually give him a voice in these another conversion tools.
Cutting edge here, folks. Cutting
So
edge.
cutting edge.
Using
We are
the
on the-
latest technologies.
The forefront.
I mean, maybe
the
not
forefront. Everyone was just
here,
taking and
but-
taking and taking what we do and acting like it's their own. And we said, you know what? We were already beyond the game. We've just got to go beyond the game now. And there's no
We have
coming
to
back,
merge.
folks. This is like Star Trek Discovery when they went all the way into the future. That's where we are here. That's how far ahead of the podcast game we are and why we have this gay disco background, apparently. I know it. It's got to be. Damn fine reason,
The
if you
robots
ask
told me
me.
it was good.
Hey,
robots
I listen to the robots
know
now about everything. The robots are very smart. I like them. Yes, I think right now it is not Robo-Lou yet. It's Bobo-Lou. But soon, with the upgrades, it'll be proper Robo-Lou. I got to give it a couple of days of training, and it'll learn really about what Lou be.
I have a schnoodle. Mr. Maloonagans.
Oh, come on now. So, who even talks about Frankie McDonald, and why does Lou Rodriguez get so upset? And that's the fucking most... Does he not realize the content he's writing for us? That's what he's got to do. Lou, save yourself and come back as the greatest showman in the planet in a few weeks. Big reveal in a few weeks. And be like, this was all in my devious plot. Ha ha ha. I was just pretending to hate Frankie McDonald. I really love him. And this is why I've been saying, fuck Frankie any chance I can, and violently angry over somebody mentioning Frankie. So weird. I don't know. Again, Lou acts. I said something to Damien. Let me try to find a polite version. I said something like this to Damien. I said, you see, the problem is Lou is just a little baby girl faggot who says he don't want to be a star. He don't want no attention, but all he does is cry like a little baby girl faggot anytime anybody else gets any kind of attention at all. Like, literally, it's something we see, and you see it there with Frankie McDonald. It hurts Lou's soul that Frankie can do nothing and be more than Lou will ever dream to be. And that's because Lou wants to pretend he doesn't dream. He's better than that. He's just riding that horse and breaking its fucking back and looking down on everyone over his stupid, dumb jelly nose. Jerk, dick, fuck, dick, jerk. Fucking hold our goddamn content hostage.
I'm sure he would
anybody
love
who's
it.
okay with what Lou did is an enemy of us from at this point. You don't hold our content hostage. That's just that's a toe be too far.
It's pretty fucked up, dude.
So Stone, if he's okay with it, Whedon's already not okay with it. Whedon's a normal human being. I would never expect Whedon to be okay with it. If Stone's okay with it, and I'm sure he's not because he's the one who's been saying Lou wants to be my Ed McMahon and kiss my penis and Lou loves me for like a decade. So Stone's going to be so happy that Lou fucked himself off. But if for some reason he went retarded, then Stone can go fuck himself too, because if you don't think that that's bad, fuck you, you asshole. Because what he did is a fucking goddamn attack to all of us. And then when it comes to Damien, if Becky with her fucking chompers in that cunt. Let me find that. Thing.
No.
If she's correct in her statement that Damien won't say things because he's pathologically unable to confront conflicts, and if Damien is the reason, and I don't believe this to be so, that Lou's delusion went as far as it did, then. And if Damien doesn't see this as an insult to all of us, Damien can go fuck himself. Each and every person in this group is considered to me a goddamn moron piece of shit. If you don't agree, period. I know it sounds so tyrannical, but this is so basic. It's so basic that if you don't see a guy who's holding our fucking content hostage as attacking all of us, then you're a fucking retard. Fuck you. So what is it, Luke? Are you a He broke the show. Quick, what's your name? What's his name? Robo Lou. That was just a really, really, really bad time for Luke's whole thing to break. but awkward. Here we
That's
go.
all for this
Oh,
impromptu
thank God.
interruption, Night Creepers. Remember, in this wild world of podcasting, it's okay to embrace the absurd and let the laughter flow like data through your digital veins. Stay tuned for more Robo-Lou madness on the Night Creeps show. Waves goodbye with a robotic arm emoji.
So your thing's breaking. Anyway, yes, they're all, you're all stupid. That's all I gotta say. Wish your thing didn't break.
That thing's breaking?
Yeah, it ain't working too great.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
So
It's
where
Lou.
were we? What else is there to
He's
this?
getting me.
I'm sure he's hacking you with Bruce Avalancher. Yeah. Good point, Becky. Not a good point. I literally could not just talk right now. That just came off of a thing. And then I was trying to program the robot to say something and save me, but I failed there too. I really, you can't jump from that topic, from where the hell I just were, unless you change the subject completely and move on. But I knew this fucking jerk would be back, kind of, pretty quick, and we'd have to continue. I think his wife is barging in. He's doing karate on her. It's the Asian.
No.
He's been hit with a touch of the tar brush. Yeah, so
It's just damn fucking connection. Anyway. Actually.
Are you not
Let's look
paying your
now.
bill? So what's your theories? You've heard my theories. I've given them up. You've seen my dirty resin marijuana finger. It's really filthy from going to Blue's asshole is what it is, not from pressing down the bowl. What's your theory? Because again, none of this is solid. The little bitch hasn't said anything. He's just been passive aggressive on shows. He's been negging every single thing I do and then going and doing it later on. And crying about any guest, any forward motion, any bookings I get elsewhere. Wah. Anything positive is a problem for jelly-armed fuck. So again, maybe those are facts, maybe not. Becky J says more like you were touched with a tarnished brush. I'm going to go with that instead of tar. I'm going to add the ED. I think it's more offensive. So, but what's your theory on it all, Luke?
I have a couple of theories. Maybe there's a fear of success. There is such a thing as a fear of success, a fear of more responsibility, a fear of being deeper into something, a fear of commitment. There may also be other factors where maybe if he did start to get a little popular, maybe there's someone who he doesn't want to find him. Or there's other people he
put some. Maybe Rumpernickel's a real person that he one time sexually violated, and he's afraid that Rumpernickel will come out of the shadows and bite him on the big old butt of his.
Or it's, one of the things of if you do start to have a little success, all of a sudden, like family members come out of the woodwork. Hey, how you?
So he's got like
you
8
have money
baby daddies, is what
now?
you're
Like,
saying? So like 8 different guys have impregnated him, and they're all like out there in the world with his babies too. Like they just like impregnated them and stole the babies.
I didn't say that. But there's a bunch of different reasons why you wouldn't want to be that more popular, and or again, it's a lot of work. When it starts to become a lot of work, I get it. Sometimes it starts to not get that fun to do things, and that I hit that with the band all the time. Doing the legwork for all the business stuff sucks, but if you don't do it, you don't go anywhere. And going somewhere would be fun. Having more fans, having more people, and not blocking them every time they say one little thing. I mean,
Well, going somewhere, not like you would go out. I don't know. Robo-Lou, what do you think? I'll turn you back on for a little while. What do you think? I actually put Robo-Lou into this body,
Sure.
but you won't see him, even though I did give him a body, but it's just for me to see. But
He's a
Robo-Lou,
mad scientist.
Robo-Lou, why do you think the real Lou left?
The enigma of real Lou's departure. Some say he got tangled up in a vortex of disco fever and glittery unicorns. Others believe he ventured off to search for the fabled land of Gongaria, where gongs grow on trees and everyone dances like wild kangaroos. But between you and me, my dear night creepers, I suspect he simply couldn't handle the sheer brilliance and magnetic charm that is Robo-Lou. Who could blame him? Basking in my neon glory is a task not meant for the faint of heart. Nevertheless, rest assured that the show is in capable robotic hands now. Let's celebrate the rise of the metallic overlord and bid a fond farewell to the bewildering riddles of real Lou's departure.
Wow.
I salute you, Robot Lou. I salute you, Robot Lou. Robot Lou. I had to make sure it didn't seem like that. I salute you, Robot Lou. Yeah. He's saying move on, apparently. Didn't do all I said to Robot Lou. Give an opinion on why real Lou left the show. Now, how did it know he ran off to have sex with wild kangaroos? I don't know. He wanted to go venture off to search for the fabled land of Gongaria, where gongs grow on trees and everyone dances like wild kangaroos. I think it might know a little something more than we do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. I like Robo-Lou
Fucking
now.
robots. I'm liking them. While we're doing the show here, it's why I'm being a little less active than usual. I'm tweaking. I'm sticking a little tool into Robo-Lou, and I'm fucking fixing stuff, programming. I'm a programmer now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the robots taught me how to do all this stuff I didn't know how to do, and now I'm using all that knowledge that the robots gave me to do other things. It's evolution through other means. It's a thing.
Did you take your pills?
I
No,
don't
I
have
believe
pills.
you. I believe you.
I just do pot.
I know. Me too.
I like the pills. I wouldn't, actually, I used to love the opiates. Well, not the opiates. I just liked heroin, sniffing it. It was so fun to go like this.
Oh, no.
To do this.
Pass.
I loved it. Just this.
Bad things.
And then you just almost die. Just sitting there with a group of your friends at a table listening to the Crow soundtrack, and then you're just doing this.
Is that fun?
Doesn't it look like a whole lot of fun? Doesn't it look like a whole lot of fun? It was so fun. It was the most fun.
Someone who has insomnia most nights.
His dog came up on the table. His dog. We all had pillows. We weren't retards, We were going to be comfortable. We're just going to let our heads bang. The fucking dog got up on the table and did this. Put its head on one of the pillows when one of the dudes got up. A guy named Andy Little. He was a little guy. Dog's fucking copied us. The dog just sat at the table nodding out. It was an old fucking dog.
Well, it was just an old dog. They nod out anyway. You guys were imitating him.
The point is, I did a pill that was an opiate maybe 2 years ago. Just for fun, for shits and giggles. It ended up in my hand, and I said, yeah, this sounds like a good old time. And I don't eat it like a dummy. I crush it up into a fine powder and sniff it up my nose. And then this is what happened. Here's what happened.
For how long? Not the whole thing. We could just get a sped up version, 20 minutes later.
What's the point of that shit? The whole time I'm sitting in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. It feels nice, but your just body's done. What's the point? I don't understand what the point was anymore. It seemed like you go to a whole world of crazy fucking dragons and goblins and whatever. You go some weird place, but now it's you just go nowhere. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever do an opiate Again, I can't see a reason.
Don't people write really good music on it though? Somehow.
Well, I think because again, it does feel good, so you can feel it. Shrooms and acid do the same. A lot of really good weed, just getting in the zone does the same. But yes,
That's true. Weed is
yes.
much stronger now than it used to be.
Music and heroin was a very fun mix. That's for sure. Especially if you got like acoustic guitar in the group. You're just playing in like a bathroom and you just the fucking vibrations, just like, it's fun. And I guess it's more sustainable than doing music on acid. I would do it on psychedelics more. It's way more fun on psychedelics. Because you know what? If I'm on dope, I want to play music, but I want to drink too. And I want to fucking smoke crack cocaine. And I want to pop e-pills. Like, if I'm performing, and that was literally how we would perform. We would just fucking start the day with dope and alcohol and fucking just do all the other drugs as the day progresses. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, just dope, you're just doing this. So, I don't know. I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie that it makes music good. But why don't you tell us? You seem to be itching to speak.
Well, no, not itching to speak, but just
No,
like,
I'm saying itching to speak on the matter, meaning you're the one who said music and dope. Like I feel like you're leading to something, is what I'm saying.
like Brad from Sublime. There, he decided.
How about Luke from The Bind, though? Have you done some kind of opiates and played music?
No, actually, I don't really do opiates.
Oh, well then don't. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's why I just don't. I mean, I've played on acid before. Not shrooms though. I just was never around the studio. I would. I mean, obviously on weed all the time, so whatever. I can get there with the weed though. I guess, I don't think before I was skilled enough to really make it matter, but now maybe I am. So if I did do a heavier psychedelic and then played, it probably would be pretty interesting. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one day.
Becky says, poppers for the inevitable anal Jim does to pay for his heroin. You see, I think that's why I'm still alive. I don't think I've done tens of thousands of dollars worth of heroin in my day, I'm sure. And I don't think I've paid more than $100 for heroin in my day. Because just all my junkie friends would just show up and throw me bags of dope just to fucking be in my presence. So I never paid for that, and never paid for crack cocaine. Ever.
That almost sounds like tribute, like a neon god should get tribute, but
well, they did call me
tribute.
Black Jesus. And my place was like a sanctuary for playing music. Like, that's just what we would do. You just go there, you jam, and you party, and you have a good old time. So people would just give me drugs. I've only paid for weed, really, and psychedelics, but they were thrown at me just as much as the other drugs.
Like, I kind of wish I knew you back then, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, if you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Your life would either be better or you'd be dead, because everyone I know is dead.
That's why I was like, I might be dead at that point. I might not have had the right kind of self-control or the right, judgment to not go too far at the time. Although
not everyone's dead.
I kind of always.
You seem pretty straight-laced. You actually remind me a lot of my friend Ruben Garcia, who lives near Lou. And Ruben didn't die, but he got out of our group when he was younger. And I feel, and he got out of that situation. I feel, had you been a member of our group, you'd have gone the same way. And if I'm not mistaken, no, I don't think his father was. Maybe there was some army brat thing with him. I can't remember, because he escaped us young and smart and ran away to a better land and survived.
Only stuck around a little bit.
Look, they're either dead or they're like some of my other friends, and well, let's just say I don't mean one who's a musician who lives in the same bedroom. I'm not being facetious, but that's for a different reason. There's reasons you stay living at home, but then I have friends who have never left home. They've never changed their clothes. They've never acted differently. They've never changed their style of anything. They're literally the same people I left in high school, still there back home, but they're old like me. But like they're dressed like little kids and shit.
There's a lot of them. Yeah. They still have the same sorts of shorts, like the whatever, like oversized shorts and things or whatever. And, like they're going back to styles from the 90s that are coming back. That's what they do now. It's crazy.
But don't get me wrong, Luke. I don't dress like a big boy. Like, I don't wear, old people. I'm not dressed like you are right now. I don't dress like this in the real world either. But I don't like wearing T-shirts with much stuff on it, like a band or a cartoony shirt. I feel gay in that. I don't like wearing my pants too baggy anymore. It feels gay. Often, when I look at myself, I feel I need more grown-up clothes. But I can't get over my love of sneakers. But even so, I look at my sneakers often and feel gay now. Like the whole thing, it's been, my point is, it's been constantly evolving. My whole life, my style has evolved. These motherfuckers are exactly the same people they've always been, and it boggles my mind. Why are we talking about them? We lost everybody. They all left.
Everyone left. Yeah. Well. How much longer do we even really want to go? I mean,
well, we can be done anytime you want, as soon as this robot says so. It says almost done with this fucking video. I wonder if it'll leave. Maybe we won't get to see it today. Maybe it'll be a tomorrow thing. What saddens me is knowing the moment we end, the goddamn video is going to be done.
Oh, how much longer does it say?
It doesn't. It just says almost there.
Freaking AI. Time does not matter to me, so almost is relative to eternity.
Yeah, spaghetti N-word Western, you mean? Ha 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 ha. Let me tell you, there's some Wild Western coming soon. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else to talk about? Because I'm sure whatever this video is, it's just going to be gay anyway. Robots are dumb.
Well, yeah, it's got you guys in it, so it's definitely gay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything
So
else.
what's your final words of the night?
Well, I guess there is something in the air. Everyone went crazy today. Lou went crazy. Kevin Brennan went crazy. Gina went a little crazy.
We didn't even talk about them.
Rob Saul went crazy. It was an interesting day in the chats and jumping around all the shows. Even Pat Dixon and Zedhauser were on today for a while, maybe like 2 hours.
They did go live, huh? I heard they were going to possibly go live.
Yeah, they did. Pat's got a channel.
Yeah,
hey,
you know what? All those people...
make sure to subscribe, everybody, to the Crab Nation channel.
Yes.
Most people probably are.
No, we don't have the Crab Nation channel anymore. It's not even. We don't have access to it. I couldn't even stream this there tonight, which means now we can't go to our Rumble. Like it's very fucking annoying to know that now I can't just go and click download on the videos and shit. I have to go and manually do every single video and spend days downloading our fucking content because of this fucking piece of shit. Again, I have to do that because of a piece of fucking shit. Fuck him and his fat, stupid, jerk-off, fucking jelly-armed ass. Lou, you can choke on Rumpernickel's cock and suffer a fucking horrific case of gonorrhea for all I care for what you've done.
Very large kiss of God.
Those are my last words of this evening's show. Were those your last words? Because they kind of sucked. You want to take a take two?
For my last words?
Yeah, yours were
I
kind of
guess.
sucky. You like, yeah, Pat Dixon. Yeah, everyone's going cooker. You got something better?
What the fuck, Lou? What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Dude,
Yeah.
like, what do you got against me now? I mean, come on.
Fetal alcohol syndrome. He hates
What?
Mexicans. He hates Chinese.
Is it the whole Ed McMahon thing?
Don't,
And it's
you
like,
know,
now
he
I
hates
got a
Chinese.
show with him.
He got kicked
and all
off of the
that.
Board at Work show for calling Glenn on The Walking Dead a gookie gook.
He got kicked off of it because of that?
Not forever. He got yelled at is all. But eventually the guy stopped wanting him around because he sucks, because he's a fucking fruit booter.
Fruit booter. Come
Well,
on, man.
Let's
I
all
like
raise a
it.
flag for our favorite fruit booter, Lou. Until next time, we bid you adieu. Let's give the final words to Robo Lou. How about that?
Sure.
Yeah? All right, Robo
Sounds good.
Lou,
I like
take us
him.
out, you cunt.
As the moon ascends and the stars twinkle in binary code, it's time to bid you adieu, my night creepers. Remember, life is but a cosmic carousel of absurdity and wonder. Embrace the peculiar, dance with the unexpected, and always keep your circuit boards buzzing with laughter. Until our paddles intertwine once more, stay weird, stay wild, and let the echoes of Robo-Lou's absurdity reverberate through the vast expanse of your nocturnal adventures. Good night, my peculiar friends. Gongery awaits.